All right, check it out, man. SoFi's pushing $15 a share right now as we're about 2 to 3 hours away from the Fed meeting. At least we are when I'm recording this video. When you're watching it, the Fed meeting might be in like 30 minutes or it might be literally right now. But hey, SoFi's moving, the entire market is moving, and we have to break it down in this video. So guys, hit that like button. Do not forget to subscribe, join the free email stock newsletter, and check out my Patreon for my portfolio updates. All those links are down below if you're interested. And with that being said, cheers, take a sip of your coffee. You're going to need it, and let's dive into it. So, SoFi is beelining towards $15 a share right now. We opened up at $14.50, and we actually dumped initially to about $14.30, or actually no, we opened up at $14.30, roughly $14.35. Then we started running out of the gate towards $14.65. Cooled off a little bit there for a couple of minutes, and we've been pretty much smooth sailing to the upside, pushing towards $15 ever since that point. And you guys can see it on this 5-day, 5-minute. And actually, let's go back to that intraday chart. I mean, look at this, man. We are holding not only the lows from yesterday, but also from the last couple of days going back here on this 5-day, 5-minute. And now we're testing the highs from this week. Literally, as of right now, we hit 1490, 1495 yesterday at open, and on Monday at close, guys. So this spot is massive where we're approaching right now, and we're making subtle higher lows, excuse me. You're noticing it right here. If I draw this trend line out, you're noticing the higher lows we're making, and now we're pushing towards that $14.90, $15 mark. This is the real spot. Moment of truth for SoFi is right now, and there's a squirrel literally right outside of my window, distracting me right now, guys. I'm looking at this squirrel. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, 1490, guys. This spot is massive, and the more you pull the layers back, you're like, this is a big spot, because you're going to realize we have an ascending triangle, which we've covered before here on these updates. But let me show you guys again. Look at this. This looks like it is poised to go bananas. I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here, right? We're noticing we've struggled at $14.90, $15, not just this week, but it's been months. It's been months since SoFi has really gotten momentum above $15. I mean, yeah, we pump faked above 15 last week. We didn't hold above it. We got back under it. We're still under it, and you know, it's been since the end of February, mid-February really, since we were over $15 a share. So I'm thinking, you know, with this momentum building up, stocks are green in general. If we get favorable sentiment from the Federal Reserve later today, pushing stocks in general higher, you know, SoFi wants rate cuts, right? The closer we get to rate cuts, the better. If we really start to see that push towards cuts, you know, if we get dovish sentiment around inflation from Powell, the Fed, you know, and we get more, what's the term here? Either way, we get closer and closer to a rate cut. This is going to push SoFi. And I think we're getting closer and closer to that breaking point, guys. And again, man, if we take 15 out, man, there's a wide open window to about $16.50, $17 a share. It's right here. You guys are seeing it. It's literally right here. And at this point, it's just a waiting game. It's a waiting game. And you know me, I'm long the stock, and I'm even considering it in my trading account. So you guys know I've owned the stock in my long term for a while now, but I'm considering it for a trade as well if, big if, in the short term here, we're able to break out of this triangle and $15 a share. You know, honestly, more like $15.25. I would like to see it break out of the highs from last week, which I want to see what's the exact high from when we pump faked over 15. That was last week, right? Yeah, we got the 1520 about 6 days ago. So what, last Tuesday, whatever that was, or Thursday, whatever. Yeah, we got to about 1520. So if that is able to break, hence the alerts at 1525, slightly above it. If we're able to get out of there, guys, I think SoFi is going to fly in the short term. And again, that's where I'm looking to hop in on it as a trade in the trading account. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's looking really good, man. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and hit that like button. Might as well, man. You might as well do it. It's free, and it helps out the channel and the algorithm. I appreciate you guys as always. But yeah, SoFi is looking phenomenal right now, as is the entire stock market. The S&P's up 0.5%. Dow's up 0.6. Russell over 1.1%. QQQ around 0.5% to 0.6 in the green. Great day. Great day overall. And again, don't be surprised if this momentum continues after the Fed meeting, depending on the sentiment. And we all know we're not going to get rate cuts, right? But if somehow, some way, in the off chance, the 1 to 2% chance we get a rate cut, whatever the percentage chance is, but if we do, oh my goodness, guys, stocks are going to go berserk. But we're not going to get a rate cut today. There's no shot unless we just get a surprise out of the blue cut, which I don't think we're going to get personally. In fact, we covered a video on my TikTok, Stas Talk Stocks on TikTok. Check it out down below. I think I posted it here on YouTube as well, but we get way more views on TikTok, guys. It's unbelievable how many views we get on TikTok compared to YouTube. It's insane. But we made a video over there, and to give you guys perspective, we get like my TikTok's getting like 1 million to 2 million views a week right now. Whereas here on YouTube, we're getting like 100K views a week, if that, to give you the perspective, right? Either way, way more eyeballs on TikTok, and that algorithm's wide open. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. But we covered in that TikTok video how most investors right now, like 98% of them, don't think we're getting a cut today in today's meeting, even in the next meeting. I think most investors think we're going to get a rate cut in September. You know what I mean? So most likely that's when we're going to get a rate cut. But if we get one in, today's meeting, which is highly unlikely, or in next meeting, I think it's in July, right? Or in the next meeting, we're going to get a big pop in stocks, because that is not expected right now. But we'll see. Most likely, we're just not going to get cuts till September. But again, if that surprise cut comes, get ready for more upside. Get ready for your portfolio to go up, right? That's if you're long stocks. If you're short, yeah, it might not be the prettiest for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. I don't want it to be too long, especially since you might be watching this right before the Fed meeting or during the Fed meeting. So we're going to wrap it up here. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Join my free email stock newsletter. I send out my top stocks to your email weekly. And for my portfolio updates, check out Patreon. You might as well. It is linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.